Good morning, guys. It is another day on board Symphony of the Seas. We're in another Italy port today. We're in Civitavecchia, which is a port that I have the worst time pronouncing, so I apologize for any Italians who may be watching that I'm butchering your language. But anyway, here we are. It looks like a nice port, some industrial port stuff around us, which makes sense, but then I think it should be hopefully a nice walkable area. If I look that way, I see a marina and maybe some walking streets or something like that. So let's see what we find when we get off board. We already grabbed some breakfast in the Windjammer for just a quick and easy breakfast, and now it's time to get the day officially started. So let's go. We're back on board after visiting the town, and it was another great, really walkable town. You didn't really need to go anywhere further than Civitavecchia to see something. It's a little bit of walking to get out of the port area. I would say like maybe a kilometer or so, but there were also shuttles, but they cost like €6 or something like that, that would take you outside of the port area. I don't know exactly where they would drop you off, but for us, the walking was no problem. We saw plenty of other people walking as well. There's marked walking paths to get out, so it's perfectly safe to walk. And then whether you decide to go left or right after you get out of the port, there's plenty to see. There's lots of those really little beautiful streets that have restaurants and bars sprinkled among them, and we walked around a little bit. The train station is really near the port as well, so if you want to, you can really easily hop on a train and go to Rome, for example, which is where I think most of the people here are going for their daily excursions and sightseeing, because it's really nearby. But we just stayed here and it was absolutely beautiful. I hope you enjoyed some of the shots that I got of the views that we saw along the way. But as I said, we're now back on the ship. We had some lunch, and I would say we had the perfect cruise lunch. We visited 3 different venues to find exactly what we were in the mood for. So my husband was in the mood for a hot dog, so we stopped by the hot dog stand. He also then wanted one of the famous Royal Caribbean camelback leg sandwiches, which is a roast beef sandwich with some gravy. So he got that. I got a small salad to start. And then I had a craving for some Mexican food because I love El Loco Fresh, which is here on board. And I just had the biggest craving for some tacos. So I headed down to El Loco Fresh to make myself a chicken taco and a pork taco. They were amazing, really good flavors because you can pick your toppings by yourself. Everything is super fresh and you get exactly what you want. So that's a great place. They also have some quesadillas, some burritos, and then fruit and some dessert and things like that as well. But the tacos are my favorite there. So now I got my taco fix. I will join my husband again and we will figure out whether we go onto the pool deck or what we do for the rest of the afternoon. We still have a long day ahead of us and a lot of fun to be had. Batman is sailing too. It's great timing for us on the suite deck because there's literally no one else here, at least on this side, with the hot tub. Absolutely great. The bar is right behind me, so I think we'll have a great time here. night. Yesterday turned out to be a great day. We finished the day with some dinner and the Aqua Show. The Aqua Show was not our favorite Aqua Show that we've seen on the Royal Caribbean ships, but it was still a lot of fun. Really talented people doing the show, and I just love to see them doing different kinds of acrobatics and tricks over the water and in such a limited area. The pool is not big, guys. It's like they're jumping from high up and they're landing in this pool. There's so many mechanics that goes on with the pool. Sometimes they raise the bottom so people can't dance on top of the water, and then sometimes it's lowered so people can dive in. It's amazing. But anyway, thanks for joining me for day 5, I think. I've lost count of days by this time. But yeah, thanks for joining me for day 5, and I will see you on the channel for day 6 on board Symphony of the Seas. Until then, bye guys.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.